I'm Francine, bringing you more reviews, recaps, and rants on all your favorite K-dramas. This is Drama Buds, an anime podcast. I don't hate Hyunwoo. A lot of people were making it into like a Hyunwoo versus Hae-in show, and I'm like, guys, why? You know this show is gonna bring them together and then you're gonna get mad about it. Like, set your expectations. This is a romance, you know? So that's why I was not on the Hyunwoo hate train. But I'm definitely on the Hae-in love train. I love her. And not just because I am biased to my girl Kim Ji-won and possibly her second best performance. I'd say Arthdal as Tanya is still her best performance to me. This might be second best. Yeah, I thought she deserved the Baeksang nomination. But maybe the competition for Best Actress was just so much stiffer than the Best Actor category. Because that's the only reason I'll accept that she's not on that list. And he is. Like, I'm sorry. I think Hae-in and Kim Ji-won really carried this show. I think Hae-in is the best character. She's the most interesting character. She's the most complex character. And I think she was wasted. I think everything that they gave her just made her suffer, but it wasn't even done in an interesting way. It's just to torment her for some reason. Instead of using these very tired, very old tropes to be interesting and to make her even more interesting, you know, this writer is not very good. That's our next talking point. But what a waste. What a waste of a character. I mean, Queen of Tears is a great title because all she did was suffer in this show and was really not given much. Do you understand what I mean? I feel like Hyunwoo is, of course, the hero of the show. He's the one trying to bring Yoonun Song and whatever her name is down and trying to bring the Hong family back to their rightful place on top. He's the one trying to find a way to save Hae-in. He's the one who will, you know, get kidnapped and beaten up and will take a bullet for her and will save her from a car crash and everything. Like, she was made into a damsel in distress when honestly her character deserved more than that or could have been written not in that way. I actually thought at the start of the show that they were doing a gender reversal on the tortured male lead CEO. Hong Hae-in was a gender reversal of that because, she is the chaebol who tries to win her poor lover over, trying to make him into Cinderella. She's the one with a family that doesn't care about her. She's the one with trauma in her past. And honestly, the terminal illness, the amnesia and everything, I don't hate those tropes as much as I hate childhood connection, which was here. That's the only tropey trope that I hated. But the other tropey tropes, terminal illness, I think terminal illness is a good trope because it's not a trope, it's a real thing that people face, Death does not, in fact, discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. And Hae-in, thinking so highly of herself, believing she is, the best of the best, she has always done her best and gotten the best in return, to kind of deconstruct her worldview and make her realize that she is not above everyone else. She is just as mortal as everyone else. I thought that was interesting. We barely explored that, But I did like the moments when Hae-in started becoming more compassionate, right? To her employees and to other people suffering. I thought that's a thing that happens when people are sick and when people are reminded of their mortality. Terminal illness as a trope is really a way to examine what is important to someone in their life. And I guess, in a way, they were able to use terminal illness for that. So, okay, kind of successful in that way. The amnesia is a separate thing that annoys me. So, in defense of amnesia as a trope, I think they kind of glossed over this, touched on it a little bit. It's kind of the idea of how much of a person is just their memories, right? How much of their worldview, their self-esteem, their self-concept, their self-image, their personality. How much of a person is just, who they believe they are based on their memories. And if you erase all of that, who is this person at their core? And you're not only erasing, the good things, the good memories, the loved ones, you're also erasing the trauma, the bad things that they've experienced. So who could a person be without their traumatic experience, right? Amnesia could be interesting. Amnesia could be, okay? What they did with the amnesia here was really just stripping Hong Hae-in of her agency completely as a character. She just became, yeah, a complete damsel in distress, so easily manipulated. Even having her do the operation that could possibly make her lose her memories. An operation which, by the way, in episode, I don't know, 2 or 3 was said to be impossible, right? Like, that's the condition of her brain tumor.